people that you respect, sir. I mean, hi, sir. But you are. Why you come in here filming me like this? I'm trying to work.
It's gonna be the intro for today's video.
Really? And I forgive you because we just need it.
Yeah.
But when do we not?
You're right.
Get out of my way, Joey.
Oh!
Don't put that on.
Yeah, put it on there.
You were having way too much fun with this whole editing here. You know that, Rob? Hey everybody, welcome to Empire's Comics Vault, and this is our glorious back room. The old signs here, we got some Warhammer stuff, boxes and boxes of stuff here. Most of it needs, well, it's already out in the back issues. We've still got some to do, so more of this is going to be out there if you guys are looking for back issues. But we're not here to talk about back issues, we're here to talk about comics, and we just finished up Free Comic Book Day. Thank you to everyone who came down and made it awesome. Thank you to all of our guests. Thank you to everyone who helped me out. It was a huge success. We gave away 10,000 plus comic books. Everybody left happy, and it was just a really fun day. And I got buffet afterwards. So how awesome could that be? So one thing before I tell you about the books, and I've got a good stack here, a lot of really fun stuff, is that May 26th is Mini Comics Day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and you don't have to stay the whole time. You can just come down and hang out and do a little bit of work. You're going to come in and create an 8-page mini comic. You write and draw it. I'm going to be participating. I know a few people who are going to come down with me. We've got plenty of room. Come on in, sit down, and start working on a book. It's a great time to start laying the groundwork for that book that everyone says they want to do but never finds the time to do. May 26th, Mini Comics Day. You can find it at minicomicsday.org, or there'll be more information on our Facebook and empirecv.com. So for the books, we got a couple fun ones. In fact, this was a really fun week because we've got two that are just kind of a classic, all ages, fun feel. The first one is, you guys are going to know this guy right off the bat. It's John Byrne. He's been doing a lot of stuff. He basically is at IDW and they let him do whatever he wants. He's done a lot of Star Trek. He did some Angel stuff. He's back on Next Men doing that. Now he's got Trio. It is essentially, because I'll just get it out of the way and out in the open, because everyone's gonna go, oh, it's just a rip off of the Fantastic Four. It's 3 people. Look, the girl's stretching and there's a rock. No. yeah, it really is. But this time, instead of the elements, it's paper, scissors, and rock. See how it is? Instead of fire, earth, water. Look at that. It's fun. It really is. It introduces us to a new world, new characters. It's not dark like Next Men. It's not dark like a lot of comic books are these days. It's really a classic, fun series. And who better to do something that is paying homage to the Fantastic Four than the man who did the second greatest run on the Fantastic Four, only second to Kirby, John Byrne. Trio, out this week. The other one is by Bendis. This came out in hardcover only a while ago, and it was a short story that introduced the characters, gave them their powers, set up their nemesis, and really got going. It's about 2 sisters who get superpowers, and what do they do with them? The older one, the responsible one, is trying to live a normal life, keep her sister from harm. The young one wants to jump in, wants to save people, wants to do the right thing, and that ultimately brings about circumstances that neither one of them want to deal with. But it's a really fun book. This is by Bendis, and those 2 right there are all ages appropriate, and if you just want to have a good time. I guess we're doing things in 2s this week, because all you Shulky fans, she's back. Every time they cancel her book, every time, I mean, they put her on a book and they fly off the shelf. We love She-Hulk, Marvel. Would you please give her a series? Give Jennifer the respect she's due. And in fact, bring John Byrne back and let him do it like he did back in the day. So, Avenging Spider-Man, it's a one-shot, Spidey and She-Hulk. Can't go wrong there. And it's the Imminence, husband-wife team, writer and artist. Really good book. And in fact, that fits in with the other category of just fun. This one continues the AVX. You've got, and the Avengers are such bullies. I've said that before, but it is so true. And they're the aggressors in every single thing in this. So the school, this one is back at the school. You've got everybody who wants to be part of the fight leaves. They're not involving the school at all. They're going to let the children stay free from the conflict. So the teachers are trying to run the school, trying to teach the children and carry on with a normal day, and who shows up on their doorstep in a Quinjet but the Avengers, basically bullying them and telling them that they better stay where they're at. They weren't even getting involved. So this here, and there is a battle, as you can see on the front, and it is not started by the X-Men. More AVX. This one's an interesting one. I read the previous one and I was kind of lost because I wasn't sure where it was going. This takes place in Kunlun. It takes place long ago, and this is showing a young redheaded girl who lives in the city and is preparing to become the next Iron Fist and also accept the Phoenix because it's on its way. So this takes place in the past, and it's showing a Phoenix coming to Earth long before now, long before Jean Grey, and I still don't know where it's going, but Deodato's art is great in here, and I'm a real big sucker for the Iron Fist and the whole mystical kung fu thing. Demon Knights, just wanted to plug it. It's a lot of fun. The last issue was a one-shot. If you just want to check it out, if you like Etrigan, if you like Madame Xanadu, it's a one-shot where everyone's sitting around and Madame Xanadu's telling you her story of how she met Jason and how come every time Etrigan comes out, she fawns over him. Every time Jason comes out, she fawns over him and pretends to hate Etrigan. So she tells this long story, and it was just a really cute little twist ending that if you like Etrigan or Madame Xanadu, you're going to want to check out. And another pair, since that's what we're doing this week. Frankenstein. You've got my classic one. Please pick this up. I know it's on the chopping block because the number I sell is absolutely ridiculous, and it's one of my favorite books. Ray Palmer's in there, all you Adam fans. He shrinks. There's a reason to pick it up. It's a lot of fun. It's a covert organization, and it's by Lemire, people. Don't you love Animal Man? Don't you want to read Frankenstein? It's really quirky. You've got Frankenstein. You've got the Bride of Frankenstein. You've got a werewolf. You've got basically Abe Sapien, but a female. It's kind of like the BPRD, and they're solving all the mystical problems. But there's just something so interesting about the way Lemire tells this book. So I've got number ones on the shelf. Try it out. Give it a shot. Save my favorite book. This one you're going to want to pick up simply because of the creators on it. You got Steve Niles, as you guys know from 30 Days a Night, probably the most prominent horror writer out there today, and you've got Bernie Wrightson, who is arguably the best horror, arguably he is the best horror artist of all time. He's back. He's worked with Steve before, but the artwork in Frankenstein is by far superior to some of the stuff you've seen him working on previously. This one takes up, they don't give you a date, but it looks like the 20s or so. Frank's traveling with a carnival, and he's on display, obviously, as a freak show, but then he begins to tell the history, and we go back to the beginning to Frankenstein, where he's been and what he's been doing. I'll give you a quick shot of some Bernie Wrightson art. Just beautiful, beautiful stuff. So this is the week of duos, evidently. Don't forget Frankenstein. Don't forget Schulke. Don't forget the fun books. Pick up Trio. Pick up Frankenstein. Thank you very much and have a great week.